Hey, thanks so much for tapping into this spontaneous and mini episode of Original Asherella. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, like, and leave a comment. It is appreciated as always. What I was thinking about today, well, I have been watching the rescue of the soccer team in Thailand that have been stuck in the flooded cave. The rest of the world has been paying a lot of attention to this too, but if you have been in isolation over the past few weeks, there was a soccer team in Thailand, the Wild Boars. They were preteen and teenage boys, and they were on some kind of trip, I guess like a field trip type thing with their soccer coach, and they got flooded into this underground cave. They were underground for 9 days before they were found, and they have been down there for several more days before they were rescued. I heard on the news this morning that they finally rescued the remaining boys and the coach, and that everybody is in relatively good shape. Everybody is out and safe. So there's a few things I want to say about the situation. First and foremost, there was one life lost a few days ago. One of the rescue divers who was diving supplies in ran out of oxygen. I'm pretty sure it was on his way back from taking supplies to the boys. He is a true hero. He sacrificed his life for those children, and my condolences and sympathy go out to his family, friends, and the community he was from. He really is a true hero, and he will always be remembered that way. Second, these children were stuck in a cave for over 2 weeks in the dark, for the first week and a half, not knowing what was going to happen to them. It reminds me of those Chilean miners that were stuck in the mine for several weeks. It was several years back. I think it was 2012, but somebody can fact check me on that. I wouldn't swear to it. I know a lot of those miners had some, emotional issues and psychological issues after they got rescued, and in the weeks and years preceding, after the rescue. Though we're grown men and it took a major psychological toll on them, I can only imagine how it would feel if you were a, preteen and or teenage boy, to be so unsure what was going to happen in a situation like that. You're already unsure about things at that age, and so I really hope that their communities are going to give them the emotional support and the psychological support that they're going to need over the next few weeks and months and even years probably. But I hope those children realize that they have a second chance at life. It is a miracle that they were saved, and I really hope, and I'm sure that all 12 of them are going to do something amazing with their lives. I know the coach is probably going to have a lot of issues as well. I'm sure he has a lot of guilt, and it's probably going to take him some time to deal with that. But they're all alive. He's alive. Unfortunately, there was one life lost, and I'm sure he'll never, ever totally get over that. But, you have to look to the future. Anyway, what I'm getting to is that, they were in Thailand. There were several different nations that sent in their SEAL teams and first responders and emergency personnel to save these boys. It didn't matter, what your religion was, your political views, where you're from in the world. It just goes to show when everybody puts all the BS aside, stops arguing, and comes together and puts their hearts and their minds together into something, we can accomplish anything. The human race is capable of accomplishing anything if we could just get aside, away from our differences and realize that we're all flesh and blood. Nobody is better than anybody else just because of where they were born or who they were born to. Together we can do so much, and it's examples like this that really reinforce that in my mind. And I know this is just my opinion, but I think it's so true. I guess that's really all I had to say is we need to put our differences aside, everybody come together for the common good, and the world would be so much better. Like, we wouldn't have so many of the issues that we have. That's just my opinion. Again, you know, I am so glad that the kids are okay and safe and alive. Go Wild Boars. Everybody's going to be pulling for your team next season for sure. And I hope everybody has a great day. Have a happy Tuesday evening. And I've got a new video that I'm going to upload in the next couple days, so keep your eyes open for that. Thanks again. Okay, if you've watched this far, you might as well go ahead and click subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. If you're watching on Facebook, give me a share and a like. And if you're watching on IGTV, a like and a follow would be great. You can reach out to me personally at originalasherella@gmail.com.